What's going on? Levi here from Digital Epidemic, coming at you with another video here. And this time we're going to be talking about restarting your computer the same way you would restart your phone. What I mean by that is, say you got your Android phone, or you're about to sell it, or you've had it for a couple of years and it's super duper slow and you want to start over. You would just, go into settings, about, restart phone, factory refresh. Well, how do you do something that easy on something like this? This is my old laptop, and it is now going to be somebody else's. So let's reset this thing. All right, so like I said, this is my old laptop, and I replaced it about a year ago and gave this old one to my wife, and she just hates it. And I know why, because I didn't ever do anything to make it better when I went to get rid of it. I didn't restart it for her. I didn't start it fresh. I didn't redo anything. I didn't take my junk off. Around the time when I gave it to her, we were both using this laptop. So it's got a couple profiles full of junk. As you know, when you use computers, it just creates a whole bunch of stuff called cache. You make your own files, you just litter the thing with junk and then wonder why at some point it gets really slow and you don't want to use it anymore. So to start this off, let's get a baseline reading for how fast this thing is. Let's start the timer, shall we? And go. Oh, I was like a half second late on that one. Whatever. Who cares? It's going to be slow. Spoiler alert. Actually, I don't know. It's been off for a very long time because she doesn't use it. And I don't blame her. I mean, the thing is so slow. To just get on the internet and browse around for like 10 minutes, it probably takes 10 minutes of waiting for it to be able to do that. So it's just kind of become pointless. So let's see if we can make it better for her. So she actually wants to use this laptop and not my new one. Rounding about a minute and a half and still nothing. I know it's on though. I mean, even though it's a black screen, it's a backlit black screen. And you can hear some fans running. The hard drive light over here is just full lit. It's not even blinking. It's just having a heart attack. Oh, we got some kind of color here about 2 minutes in. Whoa, we got a login screen, maybe. Hey! Wow, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. 2 minutes. 10 seconds. We're getting a welcome. We aren't in yet. Oh, it went to black again. Oh, we might just make it in at 3 minutes. Oh, things are slowly popping up. I see the desktop. There's nothing on it yet. There's a lot of things missing at the bottom right, but it appears like it's in Windows. I've hit the start button and it is still very unresponsive. So I'm not technically calling this in Windows and loaded yet. I do have mouse. So we have some kind of feedback, so we could at least pretend like we're using the computer. But it definitely is not usable yet. This is generally the time when someone with not a ton of computer experience might be mashing the keys trying to get it to do things because they're getting frustrated because it's not doing it. Whoa, all of the icons just popped up. And generally the mashing of the keys and trying to get it to do something generally slows it down even more. I've hit it a second time now. We'll see if that does anything. Hey, we got action around 4.5 minutes. We are in and the start button is open. Icons are still loading in the background and refreshing, but it's somewhat responsive. It's extremely slow. But let's go ahead and open up a Chrome. Haha, yeah, it's still not ready. But I'll click on Chrome anyway. Account problem. No. All right, this is gonna be a awesome baseline time, huh? Give us a really good idea of how long it used to take to get the computer all the way loaded and into a web browser to where we can start doing something. So I think for this project, I am going to go ahead and go in and tell it I want to restart Windows and keep all the data. I've never actually done that. I'd love to know what stays. Because usually I take the time to unload everything off the computer first because I just don't trust Windows. But this thing is so slow that this isn't the first time I've tried making this video. It is that slow. What I mean by that is I've just shelved this project and this video because this computer is so slow I don't even want to make a video about it. You're killing me. What's all this stuff trying to pop up? See, that's the other problem. You start putting all your junk on and then all of it wants to start up right when the computer starts up. And yes, you can change a lot of that stuff by going into msconfig and telling it what's important, what's not, delay this, delay that, disable that. But we're trying to get back to like a minimalist amount of stuff on this computer. And we're there. Boom. 646 is what we're calling it. I'm calling it 646. All right. So now go to work. Get this thing to reset Windows. We got Windows 10 on here. And I'm going to do a Windows 10 reinstall, saving what's already here. So effectively, it's similar to the Android reinstall when you do a factory install, except I'm not going to kill all the files. So let's jump in. We're going to hit start. And just to give you an idea of what kind of computer we're even working with here, as far as how old it is and what stats it has, let's go into System. Under About, it looks like we're running a Core i5 at 2.3 gigahertz, 6 gigs of RAM, and storage, we have a 581 gigabytes and only about 60% used, so not too bad there. All right, to start this up, let's do a start button and start typing in reset. We're going to click on reset this PC. Top one there, get started. Okay, we're going to tell it to keep my files. This won't take long. That is a lot of stuff on here. Holy cow, I can see why this thing is so slow. Oh my lord, this is a lot of stuff. See, this is why I don't like doing it this way. I don't like telling it to reset the PC and then hoping that this thing just saves everything for me. I realize I have to reinstall my programs, but is it going to know all the different files that I've created? Wow. Seriously, the list just keeps going forever. I'm doing it. I am not going to go through this computer this slow and try and find out every little tiny file I've ever created and whether or not it went in the right place or not. I'm just not doing it. So who knows? We're throwing the dice here. Maybe I will lose some stuff. Maybe I will not. But we will find out very soon. Actually, who knows how long this is going to take. I may not find out till tomorrow. Who knows? Keep the GoPro on, pointing at the screen, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, look out. We finally got some action here. Still is going to take a while, though. 18% complete. And fast forward now. What? What's going on here? We might have something. Oh, I keep getting so excited. Makes me think it's going to work, and then it's just got more screens to wait at with percentages. Resetting this PC. 1%. Oh my gosh, it restarted. I think we might get like a computer here soon. Who knows? Take forever. Preparing. Oh, and we got another percentage. 0%. Fine. Whoa. What is this? What is this? We actually have a computer back. Still has my profiles that I had set up on here. We've got some updates for your PC. More waiting. More installing. Yep, still not waiting for this part. Oh my gosh, it's a computer again. Look out. Say what? Doesn't work. That's weird. You know, I don't really like OneDrive, so I'm not going to go investigate that because I don't really care what OneDrive says. Look on the best Windows ever. Oh, I updated my profile background. Look out! Jeez, what's going on with all these problems popping up in the bottom right? Mouse still doesn't work. That's pretty weird. We lost the mouse driver. All right, it's time to find out how we did. Let's see it. Let's see what reinstalling Windows, doing a reinstall with keeping the files. Let's see what that did for this laptop right now. Ready, go. And what I've already had to do that I'm not going to show a whole video of because it's going to make this boring. I already did this test once, went in, and Windows had gotten rid of everything. So, of course, Chrome is gone. So it wouldn't have really been a very fair test to not have the exact same constants in place. Not very scientific of me. So I went ahead and went in, installed Chrome, and now I've shut it down, started it back up, so we can do the exact same test we did from earlier. We got a mouse. Ooh, we got to log in. We're logged in at right around 152, 151. Just hit the start button. Hey, we got response from the start button. Let's go ahead and try and get Chrome up. And we're in 344. That is basically 3 minutes faster than it was previously. We were at like 646. I'm calling that a success. Let's see what it did for us outside of making it faster. Got rid of all the applications, so all these are dead links that got left here on the desktop, but it did save files. All right, so it gave us this HTML file on the desktop here called removed apps, which was that list, I'm guessing. Yep, sure enough, it was the list of everything that was on here in case I feel like my life is not complete unless I go re-download these things and put them back on here. So that's good. But they gave us that. And when we hit start and look at our programs that we do currently have, it did kind of leave a mess, not just on the desktop here, but inside of our programs menu. We've got stuff like this brother folder. I guess that's not really that messy, but like Apple Software Update, that's a broken link. Dropbox, it's just a link to the website. Energy Star, broken link. LastPass, broken links. So we still have a little bit of work to do to tidy up a little bit. But other than that, it feels like a much faster computer that we can now go browse the web and do whatnot with. Actually feels like a usable. It feels like a usable computer again. You know, we could have done a few more things if this obviously didn't work. We could have just said goodbye to all of our stuff. Speaking of our stuff, I didn't even go into the famous folders, the File Explorer, just so we could see our downloads, documents, pictures, and videos, because that's the majority of what I'm sure it kept. So downloads, click. Oh, I remember this folder. I saved way too much stuff in here. It's huge. Yep, it saved it all. I'm not going through that. Documents. Yep, they're still here. Pictures. We got pictures. And I think that's about it. Cool. Well, it kept stuff. It refreshed stuff. It fixed stuff. All in all, I think we have a usable machine again. I'm definitely calling this a success. So, if your computer's super slow, you're running Windows 10, but you don't want to lose everything, and you don't use a whole lot of programs, because this is going to require a lot of reinstalling of programs now, if this was something that I really thought needed the programs put back on. But I mean, these days, come on, aren't you using online programs like Google Cloud apps? You know, I'm talking about Sheets and Docs and all that good stuff. You don't need all those programs reinstalled. We don't need to reinstall stuff. Well, maybe you do, but either way, I'm calling this a wrap. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Again, I'm Levi. Thanks for watching this video. Do some of that stuff down at the bottom that's interacting with me, like hitting thumbs up and subscribes, because then it'll get this video out to more people like you that like this kind of stuff. And until the next video, I'm out of here. Thanks, guys. Bye.